In a small, quiet village nestled between sunburned fields and the edge of a whispering forest, there lived a girl named Meera. She was known for her strength, not the loud kind, but the silent, relentless one. She carried her family's burdens like an old song, never loud, never bitter, just always there. She fetched water in the early morning cold. She helped her brother with math he didn't understand. She smiled when her father lost his job. She cooked, cleaned, consoled, and never complained. People called her a blessing. But blessings, too, can grow tired. One day, her teacher gave the class a writing assignment. What do you want most in life? While others scribbled words like success, money, love, Meera simply wrote one word: peace. The teacher read it aloud and paused. Not strength? She asked. Meera lowered her eyes. I've had enough strength. I just want to stop fighting, even if it's only inside. On her way home that day, Meera took a longer path through the forest trail. Her feet were tired, her soul more so. She sat beside a dried-up well, carved with ancient vines and stories no one told anymore. There, an old woman appeared, wrapped in layers of faded cloth and time. Her silver hair danced in the wind, and her eyes were deep enough to drown in. She sat beside Meera, without a word. After a moment, she said softly, "You're holding your breath too tightly, child." Meera looked at her, puzzled. "I'm breathing fine." The woman smiled. "No, you're surviving. There's a difference." Meera blinked. "How do you know?" The woman leaned closer, her voice like wind through leaves. "Because I once carried the world on my back too, and one day I realized the world never asked me to." Meera whispered, "I have to be strong. They all need me." The woman nodded. "Then be strong in silence. Be strong in rest. Strength is not only in lifting others. Sometimes it's in knowing when to put them down." Meera frowned. "But if I stop, won't everything fall apart?" The woman laughed softly, not mockingly, but like someone who has cried every kind of tear. "Then let it fall, and watch what still chooses to rise." "But they'll be disappointed," Meera said. "They'll think I'm lazy, weak, selfish." The woman reached into her satchel and pulled out a small white feather, smooth and shining. "Take this." Meera hesitated. "What does it do?" The woman replied, "It reminds that you're allowed to be light, to float, to rest on the wind for a while." Meera stared at the feather. Tears gathered in her eyes, not from pain, but from the gentle shock of being seen, of someone finally asking her, "How are you really?" She finally asked, "Will I always feel this tired?" The woman smiled, her wrinkles like rivers of wisdom. "Only if you keep confusing love with sacrifice and strength with silence. Let your heart breathe, Meera. Not everyone you carry would fall without you. Some would finally learn to walk." That night, Meera came home differently. Not broken, not angry, just still. She didn't cook. She didn't clean. She sat with her little brother under the open sky and told him a story. They laughed, a real laugh, one that didn't ask permission from exhaustion. Her mother came to the doorway, surprised, watching, then quietly sat beside them, rubbing her own tired feet. Her father stepped out, holding 2 cups of tea, one for Meera, for the first time. No one said anything, but something shifted. Maybe they had forgotten she was human, or maybe she had forgotten to show them. That night, Meera placed a white feather in her diary, next to her essay that said peace. She didn't become lazy. She didn't stop loving, but she started living. And when the burdens came again, and they always did, she no longer let them stay longer than her smile. You were not born just to carry the weight of others. You were born to feel the sun, to breathe without guilt, to be held as much as you hold. Strength is noble, but peace is sacred, and you deserve both.